Mike Moore. Welcome to our monthly podcast from Rockingham Community College. And I'm delighted to have back in our studios today, Derick Satterfield, Director of Enrollment Services at RCC. Hey, Derick, welcome back.
Thank you much. I'm glad to be here.
Always good to have you here. Always something exciting happening on campus at RCC. So bring us up today. What's going on?
The most exciting thing we're doing right now is our summer camp program. We are so excited. It's been a very long time since we've had some summer programs at RCC specific to summer. The first one is we have math camps. These are for rising 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, or in other words, current 5th, 6th, and 7th graders. These are camps that make math fun. Our teacher has been doing them for years. She is one of our best, and she's going to really make a math camp fun. This is something for middle schoolers to do instead of just laying at home and doing nothing. Kind of build up and kind of learn that math is fun and more extensive. We have one in June and one in July. They run for 2 weeks. They are Monday through Thursday and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it's a good chunk of the day for them. So to get them to doing something.
Okay, so summer camp about to come up, June and July.
Yeah, June and July. And then the next thing we're really excited about is our career launch. Career launch are 3 curriculum programs. We have art, we have welding, and we have early childhood education. These are 5-week intensive courses for high school students. We call it the CCP program, but it's rising juniors, rising seniors, and graduated seniors can all take this. The best news, it's free. It doesn't cost a dime. And it results in a full curriculum class. They will get the full they'll get intro to early childhood education, drawing 1 if they want to do art, and they can do MIG welding. And these are the full curriculum programs that will flow into either the associate degree or the certificate.
And there are 3 different
programs.
Yeah,
and it's kind of we call it career launch because we are training students what it's like to have a career, what it's like to go to a job. That's why they're 9 to 4. We want a full day. They're not only going to work on they're all going to work on classroom skills, of course, to earn that credit, but they're also going to work on like life skills and what it means to have a job, go to work, be reliable, show up on time, all that stuff.
And that is so important. Sometimes we don't see that work ethic like we expect, like we had maybe growing up.
Yeah. And when they leave, they'll have a not certification, but they'll have skills in MIG welding if they want to do that one. They'll actually have a class called EDU 119, and people are like, what's that class? Well, that is our credentialing class. That is the class you need in order to work in a child care facility. So it'll get your credentials. So if they're turn 18 within the next year or so, they will be able to get a job in a child care facility. Just that one class. And then, of course, this is the first time we've ever, I believe, taught an art class in the summer. This is a full college-level art class. So if any high schoolers are interested in art but don't know, they think, art can't be a career. But yes, it can. There's so many different careers this can lead into. And this is our basic intro to drawing class that you need for any art program.
Now, is it my son graduated from the fine arts program there many years ago, but it sounds like this is something you haven't been doing lately.
Yeah, we have. We haven't, we've always had our fine arts program and continue to have a very strong program, but this is kind of a way to introduce our high schoolers into that program.
So it's kind of a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. All right, so that's coming up. Very good. All right, I have a note here about construction, looks like construction tech.
Construction trades. Yeah, that's one of our new programs for the fall. We are super, again, I keep saying we're excited, but we are super excited about that one. That is taking the space, as your listeners will know, we have a brand new building at RCC. We love it. We were able to move some programs into that new building, and construction trades is taking over the vacant space. Space doesn't stay vacant on a community college campus too long, and these will be, we're going to slowly introduce these courses. People may know we have a CTE high school, which is one of their tracks is construction trades, and then this fall we're going to open up to the general public.
Okay, very good.
Yeah,
construction trade. You've taught us a lot about mechatronics. A word we've had to learn the last couple of years. Tell us about that.
Yeah, mechatronics is again one of our strongest. Our new program is very strong for us. It stands for mechanized electronics. It's kind of the older brother to electricity, like our electrician program. So you go, it's a more extensive electrician program combined with a lot of computer programming and sort of basic computer engineering. So what you're doing is you're taking the electricity, but you're adding mechanisms to it. So what these are basically automated mechanisms within factories. So people say robots, but kind of more automated machinery. So it's like the pallet jacks that kind of on a track that kind of roam through, like Purina or Pella Window, and that stop at certain points, and they can continue on, and you program and work on those kind of things.
Okay. Tell us about Associates in Engineering.
Again, Associates in Engineering is going to launch fall of 27. Okay. So we got 1 year to wait, but of course we can take students now because the pre-requirements are all available at RCC right now. So you can come into RCC, not officially start the program, well, not officially be in the program, but you can start the program early because it takes quite a bit of math, as you can imagine. But it's going to be a great way for our students who are interested in engineering to get those basic classes here locally before they go into an engineering school, either Charlotte, A&T, or State.
Well, this is exciting. So launching next year.
Next year.
Yeah, and there's a demand for this. I know.
Oh, huge demand. We have a lot of students so many students want to be engineers. And what this allows them to do is we are going to be able to offer the higher level mathematics and physics that they will need for an engineering career, or what we call prerequisites that many, like if you went to State, people know that you have to what's called matriculate. You don't start in engineering. No freshman starts in engineering. You actually are pre-engineer, and then you matriculate into that program. Well, you're doing the pre-classes with us. So it's a great opportunity to get those mathematical courses done. I'm a State grad, so I can speak from experience that where at most schools, I would say, especially in this area, Calculus 1 is the tippy top. That is the highest math. That's the math that's the highest math that most schools offer. Well, at State, when I went, that's the lowest math.
Wow.
It's just that's NC State. So that's the lowest math. So you get the bigger classrooms, less experienced professors, but you can do like Calc 1, 2, and 3 with us, and have smaller class sizes. Are great experienced teachers teaching those courses. So I think you have it's really a better understanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we're excited about that. I know you are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. We're talking about some of the things that are coming up. What about, are we already looking at fall semester?
We are already enrolling. We are quite a bit into it. We're probably about a third of the way there as far as enrollment goes. Okay. So we are certainly enrolling. There's still plenty of time if students want to come by and do an application with us and start the process. So we are getting ready. Fall courses are wide open, and we'd love to see anybody come by.
And it's really easy to pre-register and do all of that, isn't it?
Correct. It is. You just go to our website, www.rockinghamcc.edu, and you'll see a big orange apply button. This is true if you're on your phone or if you're on your desktop. Click on that big orange apply button and do step 1, step 2, and step 3. Step 1 is your residency. You got to show North Carolina. You got to show that you live in North Carolina. Number 2 is our application. And then 3 is to make an appointment with someone in admissions, either on the phone or in person. We'd love to see you.
Okay, just start it online and then go in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. When do classes start?
Classes are starting in about a little over a month, May 28th for the summer classes, and it'll be August 17th for our fall classes.
Okay, all right. When someone goes to pre-register, what documents do they need?
Yes, well, it's very important. If they're a new student, we would like to have their high school transcript. That's for various purposes, for some math placement, English placement, some other things, and it is one of the requirements we have for the community college system. So it is not a deal breaker. We can always get it later, but it really, really helps if you have it on the front end.
We've heard a lot in recent years about short-term certifications.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about that for those who don't.
Oh, yeah. Well, I always say you can come to the community college for either 1 semester or 2 years, and everything in between. There's some really good jobs out there for just 1 semester of training. Of course, most people know what a CNA is. They've seen them, but there is never not a demand. If you get your CNA license with us, you will have a job, as I say, yesterday. There's that much demand. Yeah. Any nursing home or some of the hospitals, they're always looking for more. We have medical assisting, which is a little more the front end work. You're assisting with the intake process, the check-in process, and scheduling, and then taking patients back to the actual doctor's waiting room, the actual exam room. You have EKG technician, which is doing heart rhythms, monitoring put the little electrodes on your chest and monitoring your heart. We have central sterile processing, which is, again, high demand. That is ensuring a sterile field and cleaning the instruments after surgeries and ensuring that the next surgeries are clean.
And you just mentioned a few things.
Yeah, a few things.
There are many different parts.
Oh, yeah. And, we have, of course, industrial, we have welding, and we have what I really like is introduction to mechatronics.
Okay.
So anyone who might be interested in mechatronics but doesn't know that they are or just wants a little more information, we have a class that meets twice a week in the summer, and it just gives you a brief introduction to mechatronics, and it does count. The beauty of that class is it's Con Ed, but it does count as your first either electrical class or mechatronics class. We call DCAC, which is like the basic electrical class.
Yeah. I want to back up just a minute.
Oh, sure.
To the nursing program.
Yeah.
That's a great program at RCC.
Oh, it's very strong. Yes. We have just a really strong program. It is probably our most academically challenging program, as it should be.
Yeah.
Because you have people's lives are in your hands.
Criminal justice. Bring us up to date on
Oh, we're doing criminal justice again. It's expanding wildly. What we're doing with criminal justice is we're offering many programs that they're offered through the Con Ed side of the house. So they're designed for working officers. So there's an expedited enrollment procedure, and there's not as many requirements as we have for the curriculum side. But all of these classes will transfer into the curriculum side. So if a working police officer is looking to get a degree, they're looking to advance, they're looking to get a promotion, but needs that degree, we can take things like Intro to Criminal Justice. They can take it Con Ed online, and then when they're finished with that course, it'll transfer into the curriculum program, so one day they can get that degree. They can basically start small and go big.
Sure. And the BLET program was kind of in limbo, not in limbo, but just not really active for a while, but now it's back.
Yeah, absolutely. It's back and stronger than ever. People were waiting in the wings to take the class. It is a little bit longer now, so we do it. It's offered twice a year. It takes about 6 months to complete the program, but they've added some components to it. But again, we will. It's again a strong program for us, and we'll begin our next one in September. And the enrollment is a little more extensive for BLET. So if anyone is interested in BLET or basic law enforcement training, there's absolutely not too early to register. Come and see us now.
Okay. You were talking about some programs earlier in our podcast here. You said the word free. Let's talk about financial aid.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Everyone, no matter what you think your income is, should do financial aid. It's you can go to our website, go to Student Services and go to Financial Aid, or you can just call us, or when you do the enrollment process and we meet with you, we will walk you through that process. It's called the FAFSA. StudentAid.gov is the website, studentaid.gov. Do not go to FAFSA.com. It's not legitimate. StudentAid.com, and you can do the FAFSA form. It's one of those forms that looks really scary, but really in reality only takes about 10 minutes. Okay. Now, I won't say this about all government websites, but they've really done a lot to make the FAFSA website streamlined. So it kind of works like if you've ever done TurboTax or any tax software online, it kind of works the same way. One question at a time, flows, and it's a pretty mindless process. And the best part is you used to have to go find your taxes. You had to go run through drawers, find 2 years ago taxes, look at line 2A and 2A and match everything. But now it imports your taxes for you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it brings all that in, all that over, and it makes it so seamless.
Yeah. Okay. How long have you been at RCC?
21 years.
21. And we have new people coming in all the time, but we have people like you who are seasoned and been there a long time and so knowledgeable and so passionate about what's going on there.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Anything else we need to add before?
No, just come on. We would love to have you. This is the time of year, and if any listeners, especially, I forgot to mention that if any listeners have university students who are home for the summer, we are seeing as we always do, we see quite a few of our local university students who've come home for the summer but want to pick up one class while they're doing a summer job or living at home, or just pick up a random class just with us that will transfer back to their university. We're glad to help them out with that.
Yeah. You've given us lots of reasons, but are there a few more why people should attend
Oh,
Rockingham?
of course, we're the
College?
best value in North Carolina. I mean,
Okay.
any community college. You know, it turns out to be that if you look at our tuition compared to universities, we're about a third. So it's really reasonable prices. We have many scholarships that you should that we can work with you to have that done. The FAFSA, and you don't have to commit to a long-term program. You know, so for some people, 4 years is out of the question. Even 2 years can seem like really daunting. One semester, those one semester certifications, either in industrial side of the house, business side, or health sciences. We have one semester programs that can get you trained to expand your career opportunities.
Something for everyone.
Something for everyone, yes.
That's exactly right. Derek, always good to have you
Oh,
here.
thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
what you do at RCC and your team.
All right,
there.
thank you.
Okay.
All right.
And thank you for tuning in. Derick Satterfield with us today. He is Director of Enrollment Services at Rockingham Community College. And I'm Mike Moore. Reminder, you can get more information anytime online at rockinghamcc.edu.
That was great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, it's fun. I like talking about it.